Okay, so we've done Sunday, Monday. Now we're doing Tuesday. Tuesday. This is Bridget Round with Divine Essentials. What is somebody thinking? Ooh, Four of Cups. Somebody could be feeling, and again, you could take this as it resonates for you. This could be you or them. Could also be both of you, because usually there's mirrors, right? So, you or this person may be feeling like the Four of Cups, like just like something's missing or rejected or sad or just like, she look at her face. She's just like, something's missing from my life. But you may be inspired right now to create something in your life or the space for something in your life to receive love, to receive romance, to receive excitement, to receive abundance, to receive the Ten of Pentacles, the ultimate motherfucking fulfillment, which is your wish come true. Look at that, the star. So you may be aware of like, yeah, this ain't working for me. Like, I want to be happy. I want to be abundant. I want love and romance. I'm sick and tired of feeling like that. I want someone that's going to communicate with me. I want someone that's not going to leave me out in the cold. I want justice for all of the times of, lack. I'm ready for my new start. I'm ready for my new beginning. I'm ready for new communication. I'm ready for the ending of the bullshit. I'm ready to be chosen. I'm ready for my Four of Wands, and I'm ready to do the work that's required to put a death to the waiting and to manifest my lover, my desires, my sexual playtime, the loyalty, the commitment, the, whatever it is that you want to call it, but it's the end of the and bringing in somebody that can help you to manifest all of that, or just manifesting that within yourself by stepping up to the plate and being like, all right, let's face my subconscious programming. Let me heal my thoughts. Let me heal my energy. Let me stop participating in the things that are keeping you from feeling like the Empress, which is an embodiment of all of the queens. So you could be taking action, communicating, and traveling towards this energy, or just as this energy, like embodying this energy, making the decisions that are going to push you forward quickly into success and into the fiery position of knowing what you're doing, manifesting, creating from your own power. And somebody could see this about you, and they may want to communicate with you, or they may also want to shift their mindset, or open themselves up vulnerably and express so that they can have a new start with balance as an emperor. Maybe they're, again, mirroring you. So if you're doing that, they could be doing that on their own side, like wanting to reconcile, wanting to celebrate, wanting to bring together the Empress and the Emperor to have a new beginning with the ending of the old cycles, and to bring something of value. Maybe, as you commit to your evolution, they commit to their evolution. As you are showing up for yourself and doing more for yourself, they're showing up for you and doing more for you, and vice versa, to themselves, yourself, yourself, themselves, overcoming the self-sabotage, overcoming the sleepless nights, overcoming, the stuck energy of, I don't know what I want, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all anxious, I'm all guarded and broken, and I don't know. Instead of saying that and thinking that and believing that, I'm going to do what I need to do to lead me somewhere good, so that I'm not wasting my life hanging around, doing stupid shit. It may have taken me a while, but I'm following my intuition. I know I'm valuable enough to, take action and not just look at life. To be mindful of what I'm giving and receiving, and be mindful of what I'm receiving so that what I'm giving can be reciprocated equally, so that I'm not lost in illusions, so that I'm not hung up waiting for something that isn't for me, or that's only going to cause this, And sometimes that's what we need, is to just choose to love ourselves so that others can love us. And then sometimes we need to choose to love ourselves, which would be the releasing of those who don't, so that someone can truly love you. So, I feel like some of you, you're reconciling with yourself, and that's going to lead you to coming out of this time of feeling cold, and it may not be a reconciliation with someone from your past. It may be more so a reconciliation with your inner child that's going to lead you to something better, that's going to actually fulfill you and sustain you with love. Somebody that isn't going to be causing these illusions, or just endlessly sitting in anxiety and not having a death of what needs to die, which would keep you from, because if you're holding on to something that's never gonna be, then you're blocking yourself from your blessings. For some of you, you may reconcile with someone from the past, but for some of you, you may need to reconcile with yourself from the past, let go of the other people from the past so that you can open up to something of balance, of temperance, so that it's not karmic in nature, so that you're not lied to and manipulated. Like if somebody is just not a good person, if they're a karmic, connection, you gotta let those go so that the right one can manifest. So for some of you, there is the right one in the past that you will reconcile with, and for some of you, there needs to be a death of someone in the past that's just blocking you from receiving this somewhere else. And I think those of you within those two categories know it deep in your soul which category you're in, and you may just need some confirmation of like, yeah, man, you gotta let that go because they're not who you want them to be. You know what I mean? Sometimes we want someone to be what we know they could be, but they don't, or they won't, or they can't, or they aren't, and we've just painted a beautiful picture on something that they're not. And so you got to find the temperance and the balance and the peace within yourself to fire yourself up and to see that sometimes and be like, well, let's just take inventory here. Like, what am I expecting out of them, and what have I seen out of them? And if those two things are vastly different, then sometimes we need to make that judgment call and spark something somewhere where that can be created. You can't get a king of Pentacles out of somebody that doesn't want to be, and you can't love them into that either. You can't change somebody. So you might have to make a decision and choose self-preservation at this point of like, listen, like if I want this, I can't do that with you because you're not going to reciprocate in the right way. I got to take a leap of faith and open up and not sabotage myself by staying stuck and fearful of I don't want to leave this behind. Sometimes we get stuck in these things because we don't love ourselves enough, or because we've been in a place of illusion, or because we've painted a big, but they're my divine counterpart. Divine counterpart will elevate you. So keep that in mind. Okay. So somebody could be watching you at this time, and they could be wanting to make a judgment call to take a leap of faith too. And again, this could be a mirror of them being like, I'm finally done not perceiving things appropriately, or not doing what I know I should, and maybe they're finding their strength to do the things that they need to do instead of just sitting on the sideline looking and burdening you and them. They could be putting a death to that and putting the work in, planting the seeds of potential, and not giving up on a new beginning of balance and temperance, and knowing maybe possibly that they need to do it quickly, because hanging around isn't getting them anywhere, and you maybe no longer hang around waiting for them to make those decisions. So for a lot of you, I feel like your wish is coming true. It's either somebody new is showing up to put an end to that old fucking karmic chapter, or the old karmic behaviors of somebody old are going away, so that reciprocal energy can manifest, so that truth can be spoken, so that action can be taken that doesn't lead to somebody that's not going to just be like, well, I'm just here for the short time, not the good time, like I want to have, and then leave you here again just being, what the fuck happened, where'd he go? Oh, no, he's back to being weird, and here I am. Like, you're done with that. And I feel like other people when you're done with that, they have no choice. They can't give that to you anymore because you're not receiving that anymore. So that would be the end of that. So make that decision of like, I'm not engaging that anymore. I want clarity. I want illumination. I want truth. I want my wish to come true. My wish doesn't involve that. That's not your wish, right? You're not wishing, I'm just gonna sit alone and know like that somebody else is out there in the world that may possibly eventually say something, but until then I'll just sit here sad and anxious. You got to choose to put an end to that, and it may even be painful to put an end to that, because again, you may be keeping yourself there for a reason. You may feel like you are only worthy of that, or that they are not capable of more than that. You may hope for them to be, but deep down inside of your soul, you may be believing that they won't, because they don't care enough about you, or that you're not worthy enough for somebody to give you that vulnerable love. But you are, okay? They may have their own mirror on the other side of that, of like, I'm not worthy enough to give love and receive love and blah blah boop, so I'm just going to show up for a little bit and then run away. Like, we don't know what's on everybody's minds out there, but I feel like there is a mirror of these inadequacies being believed, or these participation in things that aren't serving. Like, well, if you let me get away with it, I guess I'm gonna do it, and if you don't do this, I guess I'll just let you do what you do because it's better than nothing. And that's not how we get here. Ten of Pentacles doesn't manifest when we plant seeds of bullshit. We gotta put an end to that chapter and plant the seeds of what we really want. What is this one? Sunday, Tuesday? I did the desire box last night, so you can go watch that and make a desire box. That way you'll see, the manifestation of the things you truly desire. You're gonna like decorate a little shoebox or something, make it pretty, and then put things in it that represent the things that you really truly desire, that you want to manifest, and you put them in order, and then it manifests over time. But it's a very cute, creative magician act, and that'll help you get your 10 of Pentacles. So those, will help you. If you want your 4 of Wands, like there's a wedding cake that you could put it, like you could get a picture, you could get magazines, you could print things out, you could draw them, whatever. But like if you want to get married, or even go on Canva and make a vision board in Canva for free. And it's like, I want new communication, I want new thoughts, I want new beliefs, I want new beginnings, I want, to transform my situation. I want ultimate fucking fulfillment. I want to have a marriage and commitment and stability. I want a King of Pentacles that's going to mirror me, all the love that I'm ready to give. I want to make that final judgment call. So I'm going to put the things into my box, or my pretty little thing that allow me to embody that version of myself, and to find the strength to believe in myself, and to have that right judgment call about the things that are being manifested into my life. And then I get my 2 of Cups, because I consciously decided, I told the fucking universe, and the universe was like, here you go. Because I thought it, I believed it, I felt it, I emanated it, and then I took the action steps so that it could manifest. And I got the energy involved in it, put my guard down, and allowed it. So sometimes just taking those action steps in the physical world, ritual, can help you. Being creative can help you. Using your energy can help you to receive the things that you really desire, but maybe aren't fully consciously thinking about yet, or you haven't like verbalized it, you didn't think about it appropriately, you didn't put any energy towards it, so there's a block there, because it's like, well, I kind of know what I want, but the universe doesn't kind of know what you want because you didn't clarify. And if you're not sure about all the details and things, then it's harder to manifest something into the concrete form when it's just, yeah, whatever. And maybe you're happy with whatever, but I know a lot of you want more than this. A lot of you don't want to just look at vision boards. You're ready for the next level of things to happen. You're ready to plant the seeds. You're ready to think new thoughts. You're ready to heal the broken hearts. So put a death to the old and make something, especially with the full moon energy that we got, make something to help you put a death to the old things that have been growing for too long, so you could be the Empress and break out of your karmic cycle and have the victory and the success, and if all your wishes come true, yay. Okay? So hopefully that served you. In Renee, namaste.